Hello, welcome back to the garage. Bit of news for you. Back in February I was looking at changing the GS 1200. So I had a rough idea of how much I thought it was worth. Bearing in mind it's a 10-year-old bike. I thought I'll go and see a friend of mine, get a valuation, because he's now a BMW dealership salesman. Pete and I worked together at a dealership in Abingdon a few years ago. So I trotted off down to Maidenhead, to Barnstormer, saw my old pal Pete, and it turns out that my assumption of the value of the bike wasn't far off the mark of what he thought the market value was as a Part X. And he said to me, he said, you know, what are you looking at? And I said, well, I've got a couple of bikes in mind. One of which is a Kawasaki Ninja 1000SX, the updated version of the old Z 1000SX. And he says, well, yeah, he says, good bike, but he says, you've got a 1200, why not go for 1250? I said, well, yeah, maybe. And he says, look, if you went for the 1250, he says, a lot of the accessories you've already got on your bike, you can swap straight over. Oh yeah, I see the point. He says, seeing as we've got the new R1200GS just come out, we've now got our ex-demonstrator R1250GS for sale. He says, as it's a demo, he says, I can do a good deal. He says, and I'll keep you straight, mate. I went, okay then. I said, so I thought, well, play along. So off he went, got the numbers, comes back, and it's just like, you git. You know I can't refuse that. He says, I know. Always the salesman. So anyway, I ended up picking up their demonstrator, which had done about 1,500 miles, had a brand new rear tyre put on it. So I'll show you what I got. So here she is. The replacement for the old 1200 GS. A 1250 GS Trophy Edition. Done 1,500 miles when I picked it up. In the meantime, folks, ride safe, keep rubber side down.